one of the most popular job opportunities out there for commerce students, not only in India but abroad as well. Chartered accountancy or CA is to a commerce student what perhaps engineering or medicine would be to those who study science. A career as a chartered accountant is extremely rewarding, especially if you're someone who loves maths. If you think that this is what you want to do, here's what you need to know about how to become a CA in India.
Chartered accountancy, one of the most popular options for commerce students across the world. The work of a chartered accountant is to provide trustworthy information on the financial records of companies, big and small. The job is unique in the sense that a chartered accountant has the option to work in different fields. For example, you can be a CA for a pharmaceutical company, a telecommunications firm, or even a small company or organization. The process of becoming a CA in India is complex and requires two things: dedication and patience. Why is that? Let's go through the process of becoming a CA in India. The process has 4 steps. Step 1 is to write the CPT or the Common Proficiency Test after passing your board exams in class 12. After writing the CPT, students need to register for the Integrated Professional Competence Course or IPCC. This exam consists of 7 papers divided into 2 groups. It is compulsory to pass the Group 1 papers before registering for the next stage. Step 3 is the articleship. In this stage, students are required to undergo 3 years of an internship with a registered chartered accountant. This is the stage where students get to practice all that they have learned and get as much on-the-job experience as possible before starting out on their own. During their articleship, students can give the exam for the second group of papers for the IPCC, Institute of Chartered Accountants of India. Once students pass this final stage, take a deep breath. You're done. You are now a certified chartered accountant, a master of taxation laws, audit, accounting and finance, to name just a few. Don't let the rigorous studying preparation deter you from this profession. As we will now learn, chartered accountancy comes with its host of great benefits. Here are some students who are preparing for chartered accountancy, and these are the reasons on why they want to be a chartered accountant.
Prestigious job.
Good perks.
Opportunity to be an entrepreneur.
It is a status symbol.
The opportunities and good salary.
It is a respectable job.
CA is a good profession.
Secure job.
Professional course.
Soon, every company would be requiring a CA. That's why you should opt for CA.
That's some serious stuff, right? That's the best part about it being a CA, that you work hard for many years and after that you get to play hard. Well, not play hard, but you know what I mean. It's easy for me to talk about what it takes to be a CA, but what is it actually like to be a CA and what is the day-to-day job of a chartered accountant? Let's hear from someone who not only cracked the CA exam but is now working at a top firm at a very young age.
Hi, my name is Nandita and I am a chartered accountant. I work at Ernst & Young LLP. Now, a lot of people have asked me that why did I want to become a chartered accountant? And I've thought about it a lot, but I don't have one simple answer. The thing was that when I was in college, I wasn't sure what I wanted to do. There were so many options. People were looking at MBA and BBA and some people were doing CA. And then I thought, what did I like doing the most? What I liked doing the most was numbers. So that's why I went into CA in the first place. But let me tell you, CA is just not about numbers as is a common perception. It is one of the things, yes, which may be predominant there, but there is so much more to offer. And today, after I've cleared my CA, I'm glad that I chose this profession because this has given me the opportunity to do not something which I thought I would just love, that is dealing in numbers and finances and all, but has opened a variety, a wide plethora of ways where I can, take my career to. I remember when I was studying for my CA exams and how scared I was, and I was thinking, will I ever clear this thing? But let me tell you, there's a very simple method. You just have to plan your studies. Yes, there's a vast syllabus which has to be done, and then there are various subjects, and people will scare you all the time. But with proper planning and time management, I'm sure you can do it, and anybody can. What is also required is a lot of revision. You know, people tend to finish in the urge to finish the syllabus for once. They don't revise what they've already done, and at the end they remember neither of the things. So what is important is that you accompany your regular studies with regular revision, so at the end in the exam, even if you know 8 things perfectly out of 10, I'm sure you can clear it. Now you think the difficult part is over. You've cleared your examinations. What now to do? Now you're a CA. What are you supposed to do now? Now CA offers you a vast variety of things which you can do. There are so many fields you can choose from. You can do auditing, you can do taxation, you can do advisory, you can do transactions. There is nothing which stops a CA from choosing a field in which they want to go. And the requirement is everywhere. You can go into consultancy, you can go to the industry, you can open your own practice if you want. So there are a lot of things which you can do. And also there are various organizations which support you in this, and the demand is growing over and over again. Now here at Ernst & Young, where I work, I'm in the indirect tax department, and my day-to-day work will include, you know, dealing with various indirect taxes across legislations. So I'm not confined, my work is not confined to just one indirect tax. I get to learn at least 5 or 6 different laws. And similarly, you know, we tend not to just do advisory or compliance of or litigation. My normal day at work will include, you know, advising a client on their structuring options, to filing returns and doing the normal compliances, and as far as, you know, helping out in legal matters. So the knowledge base which you gather as a chartered accountant is immense, is huge, because you tend to learn a lot of things every day, new things every day which any other profession might not offer you. And I'm just speaking for indirect taxes. There are so many other fields which are out there. There's direct taxation, transfer pricing, and that is only taxation. There are separate spheres altogether, such as auditing or risk or transaction advisory. So for a CA, there is so much to learn and so much to do. You can go to any industry, you can go to any consultancy firm, you can go out of India if you want. There's always something new to learn every day. Also, what really helps you is that as a CA, when you're working in an organization, you're working with such senior people who are experts in their field, who help you to learn a lot. So that also increases your knowledge base. In short, if somebody were to ask me today if I am happy being a CA, my answer would be yes, I have learned a lot, and there is so much opportunity to do so much more ahead, that I think choosing CA was one of the best decisions I've ever made. Now to sum up, there are obviously pros and cons in everything. The good thing which CA has given me is it has made me come to EY, where I have learned so much, which has offered me so much to learn. It has provided me immense knowledge about my field and an opportunity to learn so much more and to grow so much. Yes, there are cons also, that there might tend to be long hours and the job might be tedious, but it's a part and parcel of every job. What one needs to remember is that even through every tough time helps us learn something, and every extra hour you put, you get to learn something more. Being a CA is a great opportunity. You have a terrific, you will have terrific growth ahead, which will help you gain knowledge which will give you personal satisfaction and also help in your overall growth as a person.
What are some of the concerns and doubts of future chartered accountants? Let's find out.
It seems like more of a theoretical subject, whereas in MBA and other courses, other management related courses, they focus more on your presentation skills. So by doing CA, I might miss out on some of my soft skills, which might be a problem for me later. So along with CA, what can I do to work on my soft skills to improve them further for my future career?
Thanks, Uday. That's a great question. So as far as I'm concerned, CA in itself is a very complete course, because there is a lot of theory, but there's a lot of soft skill training that's embedded. So if you look at a CA, particularly within the CA curriculum, we have technology training, so ITT trainings that have come in 2 capsules. You have the soft skill training via the GMCS course that is built into the curriculum itself. But the most important part of CA is the articleship, which is on the ground experience, the exposure that you get to people, environment, industry, and that's where you build all your soft skills, the ability to network, the ability to communicate, the ability to articulate, ability to carry yourself across different environments, the ability to conduct yourself. So your soft skills training is coming along the way while you're getting that exposure. Friends who aspire to be successful, I think chartered accountancy is a brilliant profession. I'd really recommend that for you. The only things or tips to remember is that you've got to want to work hard. You want to have to aspire to be successful, be high on your value and ethics index, and the world is waiting for you.
What does freedom mean for India's young? What are they doing to script new India?
How can we really get to a model where our politicians can be given a report card based on what people think about their performance?
This Independence Day, we meet some of those whose vision, hard work and determination are changing India. On Heads Up at 6:30 p.m. only on NDTV Prime.